Hi, welcome to ArchiFX.com. We wanted to just go over some of the features that you would normally get when you hire us to do your website or redo your website. We take a lot of pride in actually crafting the website to not only generate leads, but also look really professional and maintain a clean feel. So I'm going to actually use permaliner.com. If you want to go to the website, it's perma-liner.com, which is this site right here. Just to kind of give you a high-level overview of what you can kind of expect. This is a little bit more of an advanced website in that it is a custom CMS that we did deliver to the client. But you'll notice right off the bat that the website is taking up the entire width of the screen. So this is a really important feature of a website because you're not losing any real estate on the left or right sides. We basically set the boundary constraints on the left and right side to be very minimal, so the font is very easily readable, everything is crisp and clear, and the call to action is very precise. So just kind of looking at this website on the face side, this site actually has a lot of features where the client can actually go in through here, which is the actual portal, where they would be able to actually go in and modify or change different aspects. So like for example, what we're looking at here is the back end of the slideshow, and you'll see here latest demos and latest CIPP technology. If we actually dive into this slide, you'll see that it's actually the first slide here on the home page. So they can go in and easily upload a photo or multiple photos of, say, a job that they're in, or a different city that they're in doing a demo, and they can easily on the fly add it to the website right here through the admin panel, give it a title, give it a description, give it an image, tell the user where they want the button to go, and it's simply added to the website live. It's a very, very powerful feature, and this is something that we try to include in our web design if you get into some of our CMS builds. Another important feature that we'd like to point your attention to is the responsiveness of the web pages. So as we're clicking through, you'll notice that everything is loading very quickly. It doesn't take a lot of time, even if there's a lot of content like this page, for images and elements to load. Additionally, what we like to kind of show off is that we put a lot of thought into how the navigation works for the particular clientele that would most likely be visiting the website. So we want to make sure that this site kind of looked a little industrial, had the red, white, and blue theme going, but still was able to provide that certain level of professionalism that we were looking for because they are a very large company. Let's look at the responsiveness. When we crush this site down to say something that would be like the size of a smartphone, you'll notice that it will actually respond. So this would actually be the size of, say, like a typical iPhone. And you'll notice that what happens is the main slideshow is now replaced by call and email buttons, which if you were on a phone, which we are not because we're doing a screencast, but if you were on a phone, if you hit this button, it would simply cue the call program in the phone to actually provide a phone call out. If you hit the email button, it would do the same for the email application. So as the site kind of stretches in width, you'll notice that it doesn't have to go to two different websites. You don't need an application to manage. It always keeps everything readable. Even if you have kind of like a funky screen size, which would be like maybe a tablet or something, it'll still provide the necessary data that we're trying to get to the customer. So if we look at the responsiveness aspect a little further, like say let's go to a contact us page. We have a lot of elements here in the header, like a phone number and a contact us now that directs the user to a contact page. But what if they access the contact page from, say, a mobile phone? It'll do the same thing. It'll go ahead and actually drop the headers out of it, make it very readable. You still see the phone number here. You get your main menu here, which would respond nicely on a phone. And you're able to actually still achieve everything without really having to jump through a lot of hoops to find everything, if that makes any sense. So again, this website is also tailored to Google. So we've been doing search engine optimization for this client for some time now, and their primary industry category, if you will, is called trenchless pipelining. So if we jump over to Google and we type in their company name, obviously they better come up, or else we're not doing our job correctly. And they do. You'll notice Permaliner Industries is here. We make sure that everything about the website and how it's rendered through Google is the correct way. So you'll notice that we are getting the additional site links. we're getting the more results from Google. Everything is tied in through their Google Local, which is their Google Plus account, so their address is rendering. Everything is rendering correctly. So you'll notice that everything is seamless when you're on Google, but what if someone actually types in their industry, like trenchless pipelining? You'll notice that there's 102,000 results for their main category, and they are right here. So they're the actual first business that shows up underneath the ads, because these are your AdWords here. They're the first business that shows up, which is very vital in lead generation. So we try to make sure that we rank well for every keyword that we target. So even if you just type in pipe lining, our client is right here, number one, in the local, because it knows where our IP address is in association with the Google search. So they're gonna come up number one over their competition. But we also have number one in local organic rank. Number one over everybody else that's here, like NewFlow and Angie's List and everybody else. So we really are proud of our search engine optimization capability within our web design, because without proper search engine optimization, there's really no point in having a good website unless you're going to drive traffic to it in different ways, like print media or ads or AdWords. So this is just a high-level overview of some of the things that we'll do with your website when you hire us. If you want any more information, just use the contact form under the Contact Us page. You can give us a call. We will be more than happy to take a look at your existing website and provide recommendations and feedback. And we really do appreciate you taking the time to watch this screencast. So again, my name is Brian. I'm the owner of ArchiFX and a leading developer, and it was great giving you this little presentation. Thanks for watching.